Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the last bits of this morning before we head into the afternoon. But I'm Malika with the Healthy Homeschool Marriage, and I just wanted to share something really quickly. I got into a really interesting conversation on Wednesday at our homeschool co-op, and I was having a conversation with a couple who are currently engaged and preparing to be married. And they had this question for me. And so apparently this is a topic of discussion in some of their communities of other couples, particularly millennials who are looking to get married or who are married and haven't yet had children. So the question was, what should be prioritized? Should the marriage be prioritized or the children be prioritized? So are we to prioritize one another in our marriage, or are we to prioritize our children? And so here was my response, and I'm posting it here because I was requested to share it here. So my response was this, and I noted the fact that my husband said to me some time ago when we had first had our children, I had a first child, he said, "I married you." So Andrew told me, "I married you." And so my position on whether or not we should prioritize one another in our marriage or prioritize each other is this. Really, it's not competitive. So it's not about whether you prioritize the children over your marriage or whether you're prioritizing your marriage over the children. Both are equally important. However, your marriage is the foundation for your children. So the well-being of your marriage is the foundation for the well-being of your children. And you should prioritize your marriage and prioritize your engagement with and communication with and service to your spouse, right? Each spouse should be prioritizing one another in their marital relationship. But that prioritization is not intended to put your children's care and well-being in danger. So if you are effectively prioritizing your marriage, you are not putting your children in danger. If your prioritization of your marriage puts your children in danger, then you are doing it wrong. So that is what I wanted to share and what I was requested to share. Our marriages, the health of our marriages, the well-being of our spouses, and how we interact with one another sets the stage for the well-being of our children. What are your children going to be witnessing in the way that you and your spouse talk to one another, in the way that you relate to one another, in the way that you serve one another, in the way that you love one another? So the good and healthy prioritization of your marriage should not and will not put your children at risk of neglect.